Your cat's bite isn't random. It's a secret message you've been ignoring this whole time. Your cat bites suddenly, and you feel confused, maybe hurt, wondering what just happened between you and your pet. Most people instantly think aggression, but that assumption is often wrong, and misunderstanding it can quietly damage your relationship over time. That bite is actually communication, something your cat tried expressing earlier, but the message was simply missed or misunderstood. Cats rarely jump straight to biting. Instead, they give signals first, subtle hints most humans never notice or recognize. Understanding these hidden signals can completely change how you react, improving trust and preventing future bites from happening again. Imagine gently petting your cat. Everything calm, peaceful, and suddenly they turn around and bite your hand unexpectedly. It feels personal, like affection instantly turned into rejection, but your cat wasn't being unpredictable or mean in that moment. They were actually asking you to stop earlier, but their signals went unnoticed, forcing them to escalate their communication. Cats have limits for physical contact, and once crossed, even enjoyable petting becomes uncomfortable or overwhelming for their senses. Small changes happen first, like slight tail flicks, ear movements, or subtle body tension that often go completely ignored. These are warning signs, not signs of enjoyment, even though they may appear calm or relaxed from a human perspective. When those signals fail, the bite becomes their final message, a clear and direct way to stop the interaction immediately. Pay attention during the first few minutes of petting, because that's when most early signs of discomfort quietly begin appearing. If you notice even slight changes in posture or movement, pause immediately and allow your cat space without forcing interaction. Ending interaction early actually builds more trust, showing your cat you respect their boundaries instead of pushing past their comfort zone. Sometimes your cat bites because they think your hand is a toy, especially if you played with them using fingers. Kittens learn through play, and anything that moves becomes a target, including your hands if used during early playtime. What feels like harmless fun teaches your cat that skin is something they can chase, grab, and bite during excitement. Over time, this behavior carries into adulthood, where playful biting becomes stronger and more painful than expected. Pulling your hand away quickly actually makes things worse because it mimics prey escaping and triggers stronger hunting instincts. Your reaction turns the situation into a game, reinforcing behavior instead of correcting it in your cat's mind. The solution is simple but requires consistency. Completely stop using your hands during play sessions with your cat. Use toys like feathers or wand sticks, creating distance between your skin and their natural hunting instincts. If your cat grabs your hand, freeze completely instead of reacting, making it less exciting and removing the reward. With consistency, your cat will gradually stop targeting your hands and shift focus back to appropriate toys instead. Sometimes, a bite has nothing to do with behavior at all, but instead comes from physical pain your cat is hiding. Cats naturally hide discomfort as a survival instinct, so they may seem completely normal even when something is wrong internally. They eat, walk, and act normally, but react instantly when a sensitive or painful area is accidentally touched. That sudden bite is not anger, but a reflex response to protect themselves from further discomfort or injury. Conditions like joint pain, dental problems, or internal issues can exist quietly, without obvious signs in daily behavior. If biting starts suddenly or happens when touching specific areas, it's important to consider possible medical reasons immediately. A cat that never bit before can bite without hesitation if pain reaches a certain level unexpectedly. Watch closely for flinching, pulling away, or avoiding certain touches, as these are important clues about hidden discomfort. Ignoring these signs can delay treatment, making small issues worse over time and causing unnecessary suffering for your cat. A simple vet visit can identify problems early, preventing long-term issues and helping your cat feel safe again. Some bites happen instantly without warning, and these are usually driven by fear rather than irritation or frustration. In those moments, your cat isn't thinking logically, but reacting instinctively to what feels like a sudden threat. Their brain switches to survival mode, where creating distance becomes the only priority, even if it involves biting. You might notice signs like flattened ears, widened eyes, or a tense posture right before or after the bite. These signals show your cat feels unsafe, not aggressive, and is trying to protect itself from perceived danger. Triggers can include loud noises, unfamiliar people, sudden movements, or changes in their environment they don't understand. Trying to pick them up or chase them during fear makes things worse, increasing stress and reinforcing defensive behavior. The best response is giving them space, allowing them to retreat and calm down without pressure or forced interaction. Once they feel secure again, they will return naturally, showing that trust is rebuilt on their own terms. Fear-based bites are not personal attacks, but clear signals that your cat felt overwhelmed in that specific moment. Not all bites are negative, and some actually come from affection, something many owners completely misunderstand at first. These gentle nibbles usually happen when your cat is relaxed, purring, and sitting comfortably close to you. They come from kitten behavior, where cats use soft bites during grooming and bonding with others they trust deeply. When your cat does this, they're treating you like family, expressing closeness in the only way they naturally understand. Stay calm when it happens, don't react strongly, and recognize it as a quiet moment where your cat truly feels connected.